Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review, my late review for Sistas Season 2, Episode 8. All the shows that came on like Tuesday and Wednesday, I just did not do. I was like relaxing for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to try to get all those out today. So, Sistas, my Teen Moms, the Family Chantel. Hopefully, let's get that all done today because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, Sunday night, Monday morning. But y'all know to subscribe to my channel, to relax, relate, to release, to center yourself, to inhale and to exhale, and all of that stuff. Okay, let's move on past that good old stuff and whatnot. Okay, this episode to me was like broken down, like, you know what I'm saying, like person by person. I think with Tyler Perry having a film with like 1 or 2 people per scene, it makes it easier to review whatever. We see Danni at home, caught, with naked bartender man and with pressing up whatever, because naked bartender man can't read no room and know to shut these up or whatever because he's not here as the person who's wanted. Okay, and Preston, like, you know what, I'm gonna leave. I'm going to leave because again, you have a whole lot going on, and naked bartender just standing there naked, this stupidness at his finest or whatever. And then Preston leaves. Danni then puts bartender out, like, get out, I don't, get the fuck out, get out my face, leave right now. We then see he's leaving. Zach then walks in because Zach is there to offer her a ride to work because again, he now has a truck. Okay, and this Danni is always driven them to work and he wants to repay the favor of the ride. She's like, who, you don't have no truck? You gonna go to jail? He like, look, I have a truck now, I'm doing good or whatever, let's go. Okay, so she's like, fine, because I don't have no gas. I gotta put gas in my car to go to work tomorrow. Anyway, I just thought about that from Wednesday. I should have stopped and got gas on Wednesday, but I was tired. Anyway, so they riding to work or whatever, chit-chat and chat-chit. This random ass chit-chat, Danni being mean, Zach being all happy because he got some cooch or whatever. Zach brings up how he's in a happier place in life. You know what I'm saying? How he don't care about what's going on with Karen. Okay, he's in a good place. And Danni's like, I think you stole the truck and you're going to go to jail. And she's also bringing up how she's upset with Preston. She's just in a bad mood or whatever. So we do see Fatima does call, and I had a picture of them. Fatima does call, and when she calls, Danni is being Danni. Who is that? What's going on? I'm telling. And Zach, look, I have moved on the same way Karen has moved on. Leave me be, give my goddamn phone back. Don't try to be no player hater. And because the phone had hung up, he then calls Fatima back, explaining, that's my friend and my coworker Danni. She's batshit crazy and lonely or whatever. Don't worry about whatever she say. She's full of shit. And Fatima then, because she's like, I'm his girlfriend and he need to be worried about this baby. I'm looking like, Danni, that's so childish or whatever. But again, Fatima, like, I'm saying, I'm okay. I'm not worried about no, little random friend or whatever. I am more secure than that. I will see you tonight, boo-boo. I'm like, oh, so now you and Zach got little pet names? Like, okay, all right, baby. All right, boo. I'm like, y'all so cute. I mean, I like Fatima and Zach together, even though Zach has not done anything for Fatima to be, so readily available to give him all that she has to give. Okay. Anyway, at work, Danni's at work calling Preston, he coming back, she's trying to find him because she likes him, but it's weird because she keeps calling that man but still keeps acting an asshole once he is around her and does something that she does not like. It's the dumbest shit ever. Okay, and then when Zach say, why are you upset with Preston? It's because he walked in on you with the little naked bartender boy. That's on you, but what is you upset for? She then said, well, Danni then tells him how Preston, treated her like a slave. Okay, how he had her tied up with these industrial chains. I'm like, but them was your handcuffs. What do you mean industrial hand, girl? I could not. Anyway, and Zach like, you chose to date a white guy who knows nothing about black people, but you then get mad when he is a white guy who don't know shit about black people. If I knew him, if he was my friend, I would tell him when he's doing things wrong versus getting upset with him and then being upset myself. Okay, because Danni is upset herself. She's not even really still mad at Preston. Well, now she's mad because he won't call her back. But again, Zach is right. You chose to date You made a whole choice to date this white man who told you, I don't know nothing about black people or black women. You are the first black woman I have ever dated. And then when he does something that you feel some kind of way about, you never talk to him about it. You get pissed and just ruin shit, okay? And whatever, Zach, go away, leave me be. Boom, pow, pow. Now, we do later on see Zach later on that night, okay, at the little house that he has to help them build and whatnot, and his little power tools or whatever, working. And when Fatima comes by, like, check on things, she doesn't want the other crew people to know that her and Zach is boning or whatever. So when Zach, okay, I'll see you later. She's like, yeah, like tomorrow here, the house to fix it. Oh yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. He like, okay, maybe she just don't want me, or does she not want them to know? I don't know. But again, the energy made people feel like, you know what I'm saying, they was what? Boning or whatever. But she leaves or whatever. And, you know, leave Zach, you know what I'm saying, I'll talk to you later tomorrow. I'm like, girl, bye. Anyway, Andi goes to work to meet up with her boss. Okay, her boss and also Hayden. And when she walked in there, you know, for Timothy, you know, you need to just follow Hayden's lead. Like, let him lead the meeting or whatever. Don't say shit out the way or whatever. And so her boss, like, you know, we found out that Bellamy was on some bullshit. He has been fired. Okay, we also found out that Morris and Jasmine, his mistress, was using, you know, Bellamy here to get this insurance money or whatever, and to basically fuck you up and fuck us up, and they targeted you. And so they know all the things that happened based on getting the evidence that Andi had collected from the FBI or whatever. And so he like, I know we fucked up as a company. I know that. And I know you are very upset. You are pissed. You have every right to be pissed off. Okay, and you can sue us because we allowed this shit to happen. Grr, or whatever. So we'll offer you $1.7 million, and also we'll give you a great recommendation or letter of reference for a new job. And she was like, well, I'll take $2 million. Okay, now I want to keep my job because I enjoy working here. I never wanted to be fired or whatever. I just wanted my voice to be heard, because her boss brings up how she's a great attorney. Okay, you know, but he felt like she was probably too pissed to want to keep working there. But she also brings up, I also want Fatima to be my assistant with a raise or whatever, and I also want Bellamy's job. Okay, because you need someone like me here as a partner. Okay, he's like, look, we ain't gonna do all that now. We can't. That's too much on 10. Now what I can do is I can give you 1.2. Okay, and then I'll talk to my friends at the DOJ, the Department of Justice, to release your property and your bank accounts, and I'll also give a team a raise, and you can also be partner. And so she accepts that deal. That's a sweet $1.2 million, and then also a better job. Okay, and you get your shit back, your money, your account. Girl, come on with it. So she's happy about that. Now Fatima's like, girl, what happened? What happened? I can't tell you right now. I'm going to tell it all to all my homegirls together at one sitting. I'm your homegirl. I can come to you. Yes, you my homegirl. I'm looking like, okay. Anyway, we see that happen and whatnot. Now, Hayden comes in to tell her, you know, it was a great meeting, you know what I'm saying, idea, put 20 on 10 to make them feel as if you were very pissed off, to get you the most money from them. And, you know, you stand to work here is, you know, good too. It doesn't really matter or not, because then she didn't do shit wrong or whatever at the end of the day. Now, he also tells her that I'm very impressed with you. You know, the info that the FBI have, the file they have on you, it's all good things. I'm saying, I think it's a great thing, this and that and that. And it's, and they have also release your apartment, and they will eventually give you back your computers or your laptop or whatever, like in your account to be unfrozen. So again, she really kind of has all her shit back because they realized it wasn't anything that she had to do with. Okay, he then is like kind of flirting with her a little bit, but he tells her how, you know what I'm saying, I need you to be careful. She's like, why gotta be careful? Hayden, for what? Well, I heard that Gary got bail. Okay, you know, the little cop dude, the officer heard Gary talking and saying things. Well, saying what? Just tell me. Well, he said he's gonna come get his money back from you Point one. And then point two, he also know that you was with some guy hanging out all night. And he did not sound happy. Seems if you need some protection, okay? If you are in trouble, please let us help you. And dumbass Andi, dumb diddy ass Andi says no. I'm fine. And she's acting like she has the attitude that he offered her help. Bitch, you was in danger. Molly, you was in danger, girl. Okay, y'all should know what movie that's from. Leave it be. But anyway, Andi is a whole ass fool. We're gonna leave that be too. We then see Karen. Karen's at work, okay, doing a new client's hair, and she's oh my god, look at that ring, girl, that big ass ring. Look at that shit. And she's cussing and fussing and impressed with the huge diamond ring on her client's finger. And then her assistant said, you know what, she's the first lady of church so and so. Oh, sorry, my mouth. I need to wipe my mouth. No. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You need to be you. Okay, it's perfectly okay and whatnot. But she does the lady hair, give her a little shortcut. Okay, whatever. And she's like, I like this. I'll be back again to get my hair done by you or whatever. And then we see the lady leaves and whatnot, and then Karen is up there chit-chatting her assistant lady. What's her assistant name? Is it Peggy? Pam? I don't know what her name is. Anyway, but she's talking shit about the lady because she feels as if, look at her fancy car. Look at her big diamond ring. Look at her expensive clothes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad thing when the church, you know what I'm saying, is paying for all this. All the poor black folk is the one paying for all that shit. And as she's talking, first lady comes walking back in, and you can kind of hear her talking. She came back in because she left her cell phone. And so, you know what, Karen, can we talk outside about it? Don't fight the first lady or whatever. But she outside like, Karen, I kind of heard, like, what's going on? Well, I just feel like it's just not right for the church to be making money off the poor black people in the congregation. You know what? How about you come to the church and you can see for yourself that we don't take any money from the church. All the money the church, brings in goes to paying the staff who work there and keeping the building lights on and this and that. And what you may not know is my husband, who's the pastor of that church, he's a former professional baseball player. Okay, so he has lots of money. And not only that, I was a trader on Wall Street. We have our own money. God bless us, okay, because we worked hard for it. And the church is God's calling, okay? So just know what you're talking about before you say it or whatever. But again, come on down to the church and I will show you what I mean. And I think go on down there, Karen, because your foot was in your mouth. Okay, we're gonna leave that be. And then we see Sabrina. Boom. Sabrina's at work trying to talk to Calvin trying to talk to Maurice about Calvin. And I'm like, why y'all keep having personal conversation all loud, like in the lobby? Like, who does that? Like, y'all just at y'all station talking about Calvin doing drugs or whatever. Because, he like, what is going on? What question you have about Calvin? Like, let me know. And now you can trust me with your information on. Well, no, because I told you to before, whatever. And you went back and told Calvin. Well, I was drunk then. You may be drunk now. But she like, look, the bartender told Danny that Calvin does crystal meth. She's like, what? I don't believe that. I've never seen him give off any kind of drug user vibe or whatever. He then brings up how Calvin, he knows stuff because Calvin asked him to move in. And she's like, what? Why would he do that? He has the money. He's like, well, no. He told me that, he's kind of strapped financially because when his dad died, he has to pay some of their daddy's doctor bills. And he's like, oh, wait. Damn, he's a drug addict making excuses for his drug habit. He ain't got no money because he on that shit, okay? I cannot believe that. You need to ask him yourself what's going on because I can't really, know what's happening and whatnot. So then they sit around chit-chatting a little bit more. The dude Jabari walk up and we see that Maurice don't like Jabari. Oh, Jabari's here for my job and he can't have my job and blah, 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 blah. Jabari, is it Jabari or Jacoby? Jacoby. His name is Jacoby. But, you can't, be here, leave my job alone. Like, I don't care how good you are. You would never have my job. I'm looking like, but there's 4 stations in the bank to work at. Why are you mad because he's one of the 4? Anyway, Jabari leaves because he's a good worker, he need to be or whatever. And then as he's leaving, it's just Sabrina and Marisa, I'm gonna work late because I have to do these reports or whatever. And you want me to stay with you? Because the last time that she was here late, you know what I'm saying, was when he got beat up. Like, you know what, I'm fine, you know what I'm saying. When that man attacked me, then I was here and addressing some heels. Let him come up to me now. I'm gonna beat that ass, I'm gonna beat that ass. And so Sabrina leaves, okay, because she has to go meet with Andi and whatnot. And I'm like, well, okay, that's fine. And then lastly, we see Andi walking to her car, and then who pops up? Crazy ass Gary. Andi, get in the car now. I'm looking like, why does she have to get in you? First of all, you look crazy, okay? That is a crazy, insane ass looking person. Like, he looked like he's gonna kidnap her and kill her, okay, today. And I'm like, don't get in that car, Andi. Do not get in that car. Security. Where's security? Where is the security? If the FBI was watching him, how they not seeing that he's going after Andi already? But that was all episode. That was it. I'm done.